everyone, welcome back to Jessie at Home. In today's video I'm doing a updated home tour. I'm going to take you through and show you all of the things that we've changed in the year since we've lived here. I do have a empty house tour so you can kind of see all the befores, but at the end of the video I'm going to do a quick before and after of each room, but I also have everything linked in the playlist down below and individually each room, so you could watch each room makeover if you love that sort of thing. I am currently on maternity leave. I just had baby Malcolm, so I am pregnant in a lot of my transformation videos. But here is my sweet baby boy Malcolm right here. He was born on July 3rd, and this is his first appearance on this Jessie at Home channel. If you love vlogs and mommyhood, like motherhood lifestyle videos, I do have a vlog channel called Jessie on the Go. I will link that up there as well. But right now we are going to go ahead and get started with with this home tour. A ton has changed in this entryway since we moved in. It is night and day difference. It's crazy. We pretty much painted the entire house agreeable gray by Sherwin-Williams. We do have plans to eventually redo these stairs because they're just not my style. And we just recently installed new flooring throughout the main living areas, so it is a continuous flow and I absolutely love it. So this is the front entryway and the stairs leading up to 2 bedrooms, a loft area, a bathroom, and then like a 3-room suite upstairs. I'll get to that eventually. Straight ahead is the living room. To my right is the dining room, and of course we love these arches in this house. When we first moved in, this was baby blue and the ceiling was brown. And I recently did a makeover in here as well. The main living areas were a brown color as well. The kitchen was a light yellow, but I just wanted a consistent look throughout the main area. And to the left of the entryway is one entrance into the nursery. It used to be my husband's office, and then baby boy, so it is the nursery, which also connects to our master bedroom. So going into a baby boy's room, we have totally turned this into a beautiful kids fun nursery space in here. We absolutely love it. And eventually he will go upstairs into one of the rooms upstairs, and this will turn back into an office or something, you know, we can use downstairs playroom, I don't know. But yeah, this has definitely had a most dramatic change considering this was just an empty room, and now it's a fun place for baby boy. So going forward from the entryway is our living room, and this has undergone massive changes as well. If you're new here, there used to be a big void underneath of where the TV is. We do plan on ripping that out. We put a faux fireplace for now, but we do plan on ripping that out and bricking this and making this into a fireplace, a proper fireplace. We do actually have plans to get rid of this sliding door. It just doesn't fit the way we live. We're going to put a window there because we mainly use this door, which is closest to the kitchen, to go outside and enjoy our deck and pool. From the living room down this hall is the powder room and the master bedroom. The powder room we recently redid as well. I have that video up on my channel. I love this sea glass like blue-green that we picked in here. It complements kind of the coastal vibe that I got going on in the living room, and I just went really simple in here. We did a big round mirror, tobacco basket, a faux snake plant, and I love the floors. I laid this about 20 weeks pregnant. I helped my husband lay this floor tile. I love DIY, and I love having a hand in everything that we do. Back in the living room, we have view into the massive kitchen, into the dining room, and then the archway into the entryway. And this goes outside to the deck that we just redid. And then coming back inside, here is the kitchen. The kitchen has changed, but not really. We did get bar stools around here. We did the shiplap. The floor we cleaned really, really well, but we're keeping. We painted the cabinets. Put new lighting in the cabinets and new puck lights. We do intend to get new pendant lights and a new like little chandelier over the table. We still have the same microwave and fridge. We did paint the cabinets, like I said, and did a different interior color on the glass shelves of the cabinets. We also got a new under the counter wall oven stove. We got new handles on the cabinets. We got a new dishwasher, which I love this thing. This is a Bosch. It's highly recommend. And we got a new gas cooktop up here. I do really want to replace the backsplash. It's just not my style, and it's really dark in here. And the granite, which is beautiful, but the seams are really bad in a lot of places. Like over here, the seams, like look at that seam. So we might want to change that out or see if we can get these reconditioned and reset or something. Put my china hutch over here with my Ray done, and the walls are agreeable gray versus that yellow look. We painted the back door. Got some curtains. The refrigerator we are going to replace at some point as well. But this kitchen has come a long way since we moved in. And then the view coming back out of the kitchen, the view from the kitchen. Pretty much we've touched every single room in this main living area. Pretty much the whole house, to be honest. And I'm really happy with how far we've come in a year. There's still a lot to do, still a lot to go, big plans, but overall really happy with how far we've come and accomplished in the 1 year living here. So down the hall is the master bedroom. We do have a baby zone going on right now. But this room has actually gone through a massive transformation as well. It used to be yellow and patchy and just looked super dingy. And now it is a nice cozy place to kind of retreat. I will link the master bedroom makeover so you can see the whole transformation, but one of the things I love most about this room was the tray ceiling. It does have lights up there, and of course the ceiling rose, and we replaced the fan. I love the double doors. I frosted those myself. That goes into the master bathroom, which I'll go into next. We do have a king size bed, so as you can see, this room is huge. It really is. It's a massive room. Right now we have this old recliner in here, you know, to help feed and rock the baby, and we have the bassinet, and like I said, we have like a little baby station in here. I did the faux finish on my furniture because those were hand-me-downs. The walls are agreeable gray. There's not much we're going to change in this room anymore. We do have plans on getting rid of this carpet. It is 15 years old and there are some stains. It doesn't look too bad on camera, but it's ready to be replaced. That was one of the things I wanted to do before baby got here, but you know, there was only so much time on my list. But I'm super happy. I actually really love spending time in here, and it's on the first floor, so you know, I can come in here and kind of get some quiet time away from the public areas of the house. So those doors go into the master bathroom. This goes into our master closet. That goes into the hallway, and then this room right here, this door right here goes into the nursery, which we saw earlier. So, you know, it's kind of the wall of doors on this side of the room. I don't really show this side of the room too much. It's kind of boring. So here is the master bathroom, and this is, I'm sitting on the bed right now, and this is when both the doors are open. So you get like a nice frame of the tub. They redid the flooring in here when we moved in because there was a leak. Unfortunately, lately we had to take this front part off of our tub. This bathroom has literally not really been touched. New floor before we moved in, but other than that, this bathroom has not been touched since we moved in, not really. This was the color. I don't know what color it is. They did have two different sconces up there, but I replaced them with these cheap ones just because they were really dirty and they didn't offer a lot of light. And one was actually broken. It was like glued to the wall. I'm unsure, like I said, I'm unsure what this color is, but it is like a more of a mauvey peachy brown color. And there's only one sink. So our intention is to rip all of this out. And I mean, this bathroom is huge and grand, and maybe at one time whoever was living here thought it was functional, but it's not functional for the way we live. Yes, is this sort of like a dream bathroom for some? Absolutely. When I first saw this, I was like, wow, this is amazing. But living in it, you always kind of figure, you know, you want to adjust things and make things work a little bit better. So our goal in here is to have wall-to-wall cabinetry, 2 sinks, plenty of storage, 2 sinks, 2 mirrors, shaving cabinets, whatever, new lighting. Get rid of this open shelving because this always looks like a mess. Like, it literally always looks like a mess, and I'd rather have enclosed shelving. Right now it's full of baby boy stuff because, you know, we're bathing him in here and it just works out better that way. We also want to replace this window. Right now it's glass blocks, which is not my favorite. We'd like to be able to replace it with something that can open, get some steam out, get some fresh air in here, something a little bit more efficient because, you know, it's old and air does get in. Just something a little bit more energy efficient as well. This tub, which seems super grand and super amazing, we'd like to totally rip out and replace with just a standing soaking tub. I feel like jets are cool and all, but I feel like it's more hygienic to have like just a soaker tub that's easy to clean. You don't know what's lurking in those jets, and I hate the tile tub deck. Like, I don't know, this whole thing just seems like a huge waste of space to me. Like, and I'm a bath person. I like to get in a nice soak at the end of the night every single night. So I'm going to be using the new bath we get in. I use this one. It's just, I want something a little bit better. And in doing so, we're going to replace the floor. We're going to get new paint. We did end up putting new recessed lighting in and a new fan in here. We do have a nice walk-in shower over here as well, but we're going to redo that as well just because it's 15 years old. The tiles are cracked, and I don't know what's going on with this like weird metallic paint they got going on. we didn't want to put any effort in here because we know we're going to be redoing it soon. And of course, the toilet room, I have my postpartum stuff in there, so I'm not going to give you a real close up in there. But in the shower room, they have this little seat over here, but the water, which is on the other side, doesn't reach here. So this seat is just basically a product ledge. So here, I'll go in, hold on. So the handle is over here, and this is the Body Jets handle, this is the shower handle. And the Body Jets seem good in theory as well, but they reduce the water pressure of the regular shower head. So what we would like to do is replace these Body Jets with double shower heads, so dueling shower heads, and maybe even get a rain shower head as well, and totally redo all of this tile in here. It's just really honestly not my style. It's really dark in here and I want things light and bright. Oh, yes, this is definitely on our to-do list. This is going to be an expensive to do because we're going to try and DIY obviously as much as we can. My husband does have a plumber's licensing, like he can do all that stuff, but you know, like some things I might want to hire out. Like we could probably do the new floor tile, but like as far as the shower goes, I don't know if I want to tackle that DIY. I just want to make sure it's done right and correct with the correct slopes, etc. But we could definitely place our tub. We can definitely do the vanities and any other kind of cosmetic tile work. But that is on the massive to-do list. Probably next year, once baby gets a little bit older and we kind of get into a routine of things. But you know, for right now, it's functional. It's not horrible to look at. You know, minor things here and there that are annoying, but it works. We have a sink, we have a tub, we have a shower, we have a toilet, and it's right off the master bedroom. So honestly, nothing to complain about. All right, going up the stairs, I do need to find some kind of artwork or something to go on this wall. But it leads up into this big, tall, open loft area, which I absolutely love. Big picture window over here. And this is definitely the kids zone space. Coming from the top of the stairs, that's my daughter's room. We're not gonna be going in that today just because I respect my kids' privacy. They're older. I do have an empty house tour where you can go see what that room looks like before. And then we did like a small transformation when we first moved in, but now it has all her friends' pictures in it, and just it's her own private area. And we have a little pug watercolor with this little table that I redid. This is the kids' upstairs bathroom. This is the little bar, kitchenette area. That's my son's room. We're also not going in that room. And I just love the lofted ceilings. I just did a room sort of refresh makeover up here where we brought up the couch and a table and a nice hangout zone for the kids. And it's kind of open over here, and that goes into my office. This is the picture window. It's definitely not done up here, but it's like good enough. You know, like this is a kid's space. This is a kid's zone where they can have their friends over. But yeah, we do have plans, obviously, to replace the carpet and the flooring up here. And I think I want to get rid of this bar area and make this like a proper kitchenette. Right now, it has a little teeny sink, open shelving, a microwave, and a little mini fridge back here. Ultimately, I would like to just get rid of the bar area and just put a bank of cabinets, small sink, maybe like a mini full-size fridge, maybe even a 2-burner like little stove up here and a microwave and enclosed storage, and just make it look a little bit more, I don't know, just make it more user-friendly and less like awkward, because I feel like this whole corner right here is awkward. And like I said, in the entryway, we do have plans to totally redo the stairs, just because this isn't really our vibe, and The railings up here are actually a little bit more loose than we'd like, so we want to make sure they're safe and just look better all around. But that is definitely something for later on. I want to redo this area as well, maybe get a built-in bench over here. Right now it's just a spot where we shove everything. I have some pictures of some caricatures of my kids, some pictures that I haven't hung up yet, the cat tower, and then over here is just where I've been storing my Rae Dunn stuff to sell on Mercari. And this room is across from my daughter's room. This is my office, which I just did a huge makeover in here. I just did a huge makeover in here in the beginning of the year. This got a top to bottom makeover, and I love the wallpaper. I love this room and I love working in here. Like, this just makes me so happy. This is also our guest room. This is a twin bed, and then it pulls out with another twin bed, so you can sleep two in here. You know, I just wanted to make the best use of this space. Primarily, I use this for office, editing my crafts. I will link the video, and it will give you a whole detailed list of where I got everything and go over everything a little bit more thoroughly. But this room will also be baby boy's like big boy room, and I'm talking like 5 years down the line. Someone asked me, why did I redo this room if it's just going to be the baby's room eventually, and that's the key word, eventually. My old look at this, I haven't changed the thing since March. I have an older son. He's 17. He's graduating next June, so he will eventually be moving out, and we're going to take over his space and make that into my husband and my office, guest room, storage room, like a ton of things, because it's like a 3-room suite over there, and this will be baby boy's room. I love that there's 2 closets in here, and it has all of my Rae Dunn holiday in there. This is all my Mercari like wrapping stuff. I do need to get a better storage situation for that right now, but right now it's just in the corner. It doesn't really harm anybody. But like, yeah, we do want to replace the carpet eventually as well. I have shampooed it a ton of times, but it's just old and worn. That'll be a project down the line, but I love this office space. It's perfect for what I need right now, and then eventually, as you can see, there's a ton of room in here for a little boy to have plenty of room to play and sleep and you know, just have fun. So I really love this space as my office. And I like that we kept it pretty neutral in here, so that when it is time to make it into a little boy's fun room, we can just tear down this peel and stick floral wallpaper and do something different in here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share with all your friends. It really does help out my channel. I do have a ton of renovations coming up. Like, we're going to do the backsplash in the kitchen. We're going to be doing a makeover in our master bathroom. Our master closet needs a total revamp. There's a ton of rooms that we still haven't really touched and want to update, so definitely hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads.